Back in high school, one of my buddies gave me a chunk of railroad track and said, "Hey, if you want to try to turn this into an anvil, go for it." And I spent probably about 3 or 4 hours with an angle grinder trying to carve through that piece of track and turn it into an anvil. I didn't even make a dent. I gave up. I just left it as is. And it wasn't until recently I picked up this piece of mini railroad track when that idea came back into my mind. And I thought, what if I turn this piece of mini railroad track into a mini anvil? So I didn't do much planning. I just went at it, and it turned out pretty well, which is surprising. So took some video along the way. Here's how I turned this mini railroad track into a mini anvil. I was able to use an angle grinder for most of the cuts. However, underneath the horn, I tried to use a hacksaw because I couldn't get in there with the angle grinder. Hacksaw blade was cheap and it didn't work, so I just had to beat it with a hammer. You gotta do what you gotta do. Then I used a combination of a grinding wheel and a cut-off wheel to make it look more like an anvil. After that, I went at it with some files and hand sanding, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to stop talking and let you watch. Drilling that hole in the back, it's called a Pritchett hole, was more of an afterthought, but I think it made it look nice. Of course, I snapped the bit off inside that hole, which is always good and convenient. I was able to clear it. Then I countersunk it to clean it up, make it look a little nicer. And then I chose between either leaving it shiny or trying to put a patina on it. I went with the patina, and to achieve that patina, I soaked it in vinegar overnight. That didn't really seem to do anything, so I put the can on the stove and boiled the anvil in vinegar for about 10 minutes, and that got me the color that I wanted. That patina will make it look kind of rustic, and it's also going to protect it from rust in the future. And that's pretty much it. I soaked it in some mineral oil to also add some rust protection, and yeah, now it'll forever sit on my desk or dresser. I don't know, wherever. It doesn't really have a use, but I like it. I think it's cute, and I like holding it. It makes me feel powerful. Yep. Thanks for watching.